Nah, I fucks with Pat.
Yeah.
Look at how he talks to these niggas.
Yeah, yo.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Turn that shit the fuck up right now.
Talking that shit. Let's go.
Yo. When you up and you winning, shit is awesome. Never felt real pain till a nigga lost one. If somebody take from you, what it's gonna cost them? Tired of niggas acting like they really put in work. Hear the boss come, be yourself. It'll do you better in the long run than see yourself staring down the barrel of a long gun. Some rappers never had no street cred, so they bought some.
We got two legends in the building.
I got one right there.
One of them I have to commend for his strength. Not just in character, not just in all the stories that I heard throughout the years and how active this man was and him standing up, not just for New York, but for hip hop, period. And another brother who, at one of the high moments of his life, had to deal with a lot of trials and tribulations, and he bounced back. We got Capone and my man.
Royal Flush in the building.
Royal motherfucking Flush in the building.
BQE, nigga.
Queens, big Queens.
Now, I've been to SOBs
Yes.
a million times. I've never, ever seen it that packed. You threw a fundraising event, let the world know you were going through this fight with cancer. Fuck cancer.
Right.
And so, when I say like the whole of New York City turned out for this joint.
So who's who?
The capacity is what, like
400?
400. It's easily probably 1,000 plus in and out of that building the whole night.
Absolutely.
How'd that make you feel, brother?
I actually didn't go all the way and embrace it yet. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's one of them things that I guess once I beat this problem, I could be like, damn, that was a big journey in my fight, but that was unbelievable, you know what I mean? Because when I first heard I had cancer, my doctor looked at me like, you know, say bye. Like, you know what I mean? Say bye and fight.
What?
And yeah, and it was just, and then she looked at me and said, like, your body's dead, but your mind's alive. So now, I had so many lymphomas around me, my body dead. So she said, everything is your mind. She said, but chemo's gonna have you up and down. So my thing was like, I wanted to see how much love I had. That was it. I know I did a lot for a lot of people, but I wanted to see my flowers while I was alive. And that was gonna be the only way I was gonna stay alive. Because I knew my support team, I knew Pone was there, I knew my wife, my kids. But to see that, what I put in, and to see that shit come back, my nigga, I want to be here. I ain't going nowhere, bro. Well, she said I wasn't going to make it past the 3rd. I'm going on 7.
Wow. I'm going on 7.
Yeah, man.
She said you was going to make it past the
3rd. Well, the 3rd.
But why doctors do shit like that?
They don't know shit.
That's their motherfucking brain.
They not God. You're not God. Man.
That's why they do that. That's the answer right there. That's the answer.
It's like the statistics.
Right.
Fuck statistics.
Fuck statistics.
I mean, you know, medicine got to make money. Everything they do got to make money. No matter, like me getting up every day, I got to take 25 pills every morning and take 4 insulins every morning. But I'm like, some days I'm like, nigga, soursop. I mean, I'm gonna drink something healthy and just minus one of the pills and take something more healthy. So it's like I'm fighting it, but it's like with chemo, it takes your good and your bad cells.
Yeah.
So I could do a bunch of good shit. It's gonna take the good and the bad. So like I could beat cancer and die from a cold, or I could just walk down the street and cut my hand and it don't heal right. So it's a challenge, but I'm willing to take this challenge, and I'm doing this challenge for everybody. Like there was artists that came out like a Black Rob or anybody that a Fife, you know what I mean, or Craig Mack. Like these are artists that went through what I went through, but you didn't hear about it till you seen them in the hospital. Me, I'm like, nigga, let's live, get the fuck up, be proud of what you got, let the world fight it with you. You know, so back to what you were saying that night, make the world know they fighting with me, so I'm fighting.
I saw everybody and their mother that night. Everybody, if a nigga owed me money, if anybody owed me money, they was there. They was there. I was collecting. Yeah. Remember that?
That was a good
That was awesome. You had MOP Rock and you had
Wait, let me
Smith and Wesson.
wait. Say that again real quick. You had who?
MOP.
Say that again.
MOP.
A lot of people don't get MOP.
No,
You
Man,
get,
shout
you
out
get
both.
M, you get
Not
M,
both.
or you get the P, or you get the O. You know what I mean? You don't get MOP.
Right.
My brother got MOP, baby. That's
right.
amazing in itself. And for me, I fanned out because you don't get MOP a lot.
Right.
Because you know sometimes like you don't get CNN a lot. It just happens that
just
way.
happens,
You don't get locks a
absolutely.
lot.
Right.
It just happens that way. But for him to get MOP together and get them to actually go through joints.
Yeah, they rock.
And you can go, I'm sorry for cutting your wisdom because that to me,
Nah, don't speak, because I fanned out too.
I fanned
I
out,
was in
man.
the crowd.
I fanned
yeah,
out.
nigga.
I fanned out. I was on
Bumping
the-
niggas, oh shit.
I was
my
on
bad.
somebody's table. I was on somebody's table. Like they looking at me like, "Aren't you supposed to be on the stage?" No, I'm gonna stand over here
Yeah, right.
and watch the joint because I fanned out. My
Stop
bad, I
acting like
fanned
you
out.
ain't do your thing neither, nigga.
I fanned out for a moment.
Yeah,
though.
you
Yeah.
went
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
You
I
did your
did.
thing. Smith and Wesson did their thing. Like,
Yeah,
everybody
I
did their
picked
thing.
everybody on that pick. I picked that.
Yeah.
That was my healing. That was my medicine. Everybody, I
Word.
handpicked.
That
The
was
last one I
it.
looked at Paul and said, Paul, I need Conway. He said, Conway, do anything for me. I said, let's do it. And you know, and we put that together. But even to see Havoc, like,
Word,
and we all,
Havoc.
Havoc
I'm
did
from
his thing.
Queens, and Havoc's more of a quiet person. you know
Yeah,
what
he
I
don't
mean?
come out for
But
nothing.
he stayed. He said he looked at me and said, "I want to perform now, so I can hang out all night." And we
Wow.
got him right
Yeah.
on. But
Yeah.
that night was amazing.
Shout out to Hav. Shout out to Hav.
Shout out to Hash. Shout out to
Word.
Conway. Shout out to
Petey Craig,
Dress.
yeah,
Petey
Dress,
Craig.
Craig G,
Yo,
Yeah, everybody
shout
did
out-
their thing that night.
Ralph McDaniel.
Ill and Out Scratch.
Word.
With my homies.
Free but
But
do
then
good.
on that day, they gave me for my birthday Royal Flush Day.
Roy
Well,
Flush
the Senator
Day.
of Queens, I had to go, I had to sign a paper, and that was like a blessing for them to make, you know, Royal Flush Day the day of my birthday, Queens Day celebration. So
Yeah.
I got that.
That's dope.
So dope.
And you said it's still sinking in, the fact that all these
Yeah,
people showed up for
it
you.
is because I think everything I'm doing is part of the healing process. Like I'm not gonna endure all my support and everything until I ring that bell. Once I ring that bell, then I know everything I did it was an accomplishment. Right now, it's just it's a race. You know, like anything I do in life, it got to start and a finish. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's a song, I'm gonna start and I know the finish. I never just run in place. So I always know where I'm going and I know my accomplishments and watch myself walk up the ladder. So I think once I walk and I ring that bell, then I'm, you know,
Movie
then
time.
I got a lot
Movie
to say.
time.
A lot to say. You know, and it's still 50-50. You know, like what I got is chronicles. So I can ring that bell and come back tomorrow if I don't do the right things with myself. So it's a challenge for me. So
Looks
I
more
got
like
it.
70-30.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70-30. 70-30 is the number we run with.
Yeah, we in.
70-30.
Now we spoke
You already-
outside, and I'll let you know. I lost my older brother to this. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Georgie.
Rest in peace, George.
And it's a fight. And it's not just about your physical. It's about your mental too, and that's what I learned in his situation. We did everything for the physical, but it was keeping his spirits up that he improved. Keeping the negative people away, the people who want to look at him like with the sad face and feel sorry. We kept those people away as much as we could. And when we found out he was stage 4, he was out of there in 2 weeks into the rehab. We were doing soursop, the edibles, you know what I mean? Jokes all day long. We just in the hospital snapping. But it was the moment that the family left that I feel like mentally he didn't get past certain things. So by the time we found out he was sick again, it was too late. Rest in peace, Georgie. But the love that I saw in that building, it reminded me of the family being in that room and everybody having that positive energy
That's it. That's all you
that
need.
charged him up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting out of here."
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah. So it was beautiful to see, man. It was beautiful to see.
I didn't believe it, so it was beautiful to see for me, man. Wow.
How was you getting around in there? Cause you could barely move, right?
It was so many people I seen that said they was there. I ain't seen nobody. I just Paul, he had security guards around me and shit. You know, he don't let me do nothing. So I was just blocked. So I was just blocked, but just watching and just walking through the crowd was amazing, man. Like I said, I do that for everybody that's sick or going through something. And you know, this is a situation where I grew up and I heard people had cancer and I really didn't take this shit serious. I didn't really know until you really get it. You know what I mean? Like you going through it with your brother, that shit is something serious. So I commend you for that because people don't know until you got to go through it. And I'm just want to let everybody know from here on, man, we all going to go through it. So everybody, they fighting with me. Y'all fighting with me.
Everybody fighting.
Like, you know, we thought this shit was an old person like disease. Like we thought this shit was like an old person issue. Until the younger we start dealing with our homies.
Right.
And we in reality started hitting that because before they said, well, you gotta take your colonoscopy when you're 50. Now they're like 35. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, it's like everything is like just like
Accelerated.
accelerated. There you go. Perfect word. Accelerated. Everything is like accelerated.
Well,
like you got woman at 19, you meet a chick and she got one titty. You're like, why you got one titty? Oh, I'm a breast cancer survivor. You're 19 years old. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, not what are you doing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what the how? Like.
Feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, half a pound is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could have stopped from eating.
Stash of the product, side nigga got a gun in the mask in the grass. It's a pop-up. I was Robin Hood with the stock. Don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood and my stocks. They just shot up.